Hi, welcome to the Teacher Station, and today we're going to learn how to find the missing sides of a rectangle when it gives you the area or the perimeter and only one of the sides. So our first problem, everybody draw this on your boards with me. First I have a rectangle, everybody draw a rectangle. The area, I'm going to write that in the middle, you can write it wherever. The area is 45. And the length is 5. I put it on the side. You can put it on whichever side you wish. So A for area is equal to 45. And one of the sides is 5. And we're trying to find out what is this other side. So first, remind me how we find area. Right. It is length times width. Okay, you don't have to write that down if you don't want to. But we have length times width. And we only have one of those. So we have 45 is our area, right? So we have 45 is equal to 5 times something, right? Like this. We know 5 times something equals 45, right? So what do we know based off of what we know from our multiplication table? What do we know the width should equal? 5 times what equals 45? We'll give you 45. 9. So we know that the width is equal to 9. W equal 9. So we know that 9 goes up here, right? All right. Does everybody understand? Alrighty. Then on to the next one. This one, we're going to draw another rectangle. I already draw a rectangle. Instead of area, it gives us the perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 42. And then the length is 12. Sorry. So the length is 12, and it says our perimeter is 42. And we need to figure out what we'll need. Everybody draw this on your board. So if this is a rectangle, and it says this up here is 12, what do we know this down here would be? This would also be 12, right? And so we're trying to figure out what these two would be, right? They're the same number, right, because it's a rectangle. So how do we find perimeter again? Remind me. Yes. It is length plus length, it is all the sides together, right? It is length plus width, right? Perimeter, length plus width plus width. So we already know one of those. So we have perimeter is equal to 12 plus 12 plus our 2 widths, right? So everybody, what does 12 plus 12 equal? What's 12 times 2? 24, right? So we know 24 plus these two right here equals 42, right? So then how are we going to try to figure out the width, right? If we know 24 plus this equals 42, how are we going to find out just that thing, that in the middle? We're going to subtract, right? So then what's 42 minus 24? Everybody do that independently. Everybody get 18, right? So we know 18 is what's left over. So we have 42, we got 42 minus this 12, we have 42 minus this 12. So that leaves us with 18, right? 18. So then we have 18 to split between these two sides. So how much would just one side be? If 18 is being split into 2, So what's another way of saying 18 being split into 2? 18 divided by 2, right? So then what is 18 divided by 2? 9. So we know, ooh, this one is also 9, like the last problem. So we know that the missing side is 9, right? Alright. And then we're going to do one more area problem, and then we're going to see about rotating stations. Or maybe we'll work on a couple extra. Alrighty. So, you can keep your rectangle on there and just erase however your length sides are. So one of these is already 9. I didn't realize I did that. They're already 9 right here. And this is our area is 180. So does everyone remember how we did that on the first problem? So we know area is length times width, right? And it gives us what? The length. And the length is what? 9. It also gives us the area. So we have 180 is 9 times something, right? 180 is 9 times something. So everybody work quietly, and then I'll ask you in a couple minutes what you think the width is. And then that is it. Thank you. I'm not going to make you sit here for a few minutes. And sorry about my dog's barking.